as you're doing all that to please a God that never answers. He's never answered in Nigeria before. Everybody can have their opinion. This is mine, and the microphone is mine. 1980, I was born in Nigeria. Tomorrow is going to be great. Tomorrow this would happen. Jesus has said this in a camp. Guess what happened? It got worse. So it got to a point some of us are even thinking, okay, if you're saying God is in control, it's like the nation is out of control. Can we just ask Satan to do it for 3 years? Or 4, 110 or 1? Because since I was born, it's been 40 years. That means God has won the first election, second election. That's like 59 elections. Can we just vote Satan in once for 4 years? Isn't that democracy? I just want you to know that the situation of Nigeria right now, the Lord is in control. I said, yeah, but they just keep.
Quick, this Pastor Toby no get update. We should vote Satan in for 3. Who they in charge now? Who they in charge? We should vote for Satan in for 3 years. Pastor Toby, you not get update. Who is in the House of Rep? Who have been voted in as governors? Will a governor open his eyes and permit that people will be dying and he will not be able to find solution to them? Will there be a president that will be more bothered about optics, about propaganda, about lobbying, about how to look good in the eyes of the international community, rather than dealing with the problem square-head? It took an international person of a different clan, a different climate, a different society, to force our government to begin to put in modalities to protect the citizens. And then, Pastor Toby, I beg now, don't tell me we should vote in Satan for 3 years. This is the era of the devil. We are already with Satan. And that's why God is not involved in the politics of Nigeria. He don't come on because we don't sell them out to devil. We contracted. There's a franchise. The people that owns this country are franchised the Nigeria to who they in charge, sir? Who is the governor? Not the people rule Abia State. Then somebody has come in out to give them sparkles of hope, sparkles of development, not even up to 100%. I'm not sure Alex Otti has performed up to 50% of the capacity and potentials that he carries. And let's talk about transformational leadership. Yet they say not painting. Who are those people talking? Who are the propagandists? Who are the people debating? Now suddenly we are hearing debate from different corners. Alex Otti is not in anything extraordinary. But that state has existed for years. And in the last 24 years, they have been experiencing democracy. Sir, who is Oju Zokalu? Sir, please, talk to me. Who is Asset Alia or Benwesi? Who is he? Because there's a father in his name. That people are dying. His own biggest political dream now is to become vice president. Who is he? George Akume Uko, SGF. Who is he, sir? Let's talk to me, sir. Who is SGF that got married newly when people are dying from a state as the number 3 man in the administrative structure of Nigeria? I'm not going about political now, administratively. As Secretary General. By way of civil service and public service, he is number 1 public servant in a way. Of course, administratively, he's SGF, he's the scribe, he's the administrator general of Nigeria. Everything in this country falls on his table. He knows and he knows. His state has been continually impoverished by insecurity. People are dying. Yet, he's more concerned about strategically putting himself in a position where he will become the next vice president. Sir, who is he? Who is the vice president? Kazim Shettima. Sir, who is he? A man that had been governor for 8 years, was part of those that destabilized Goodluck Jonathan's government with all of his politics. Evil genius. And then by electionary, he said that Tinubu is going to handle economy, he will handle security. Sir, today, the only thing he has handled is the economy, is only burial rights and condolences. He is not bothered. His people continue to die. Sir, who is he? Who is he? Who is the governor of Edo State? That says, despite continuous killings, continuous insecurity, he is more concerned about delivering 2.5 million votes. Then another Satan added 1 million votes. Another Satan added 400,000. They say they want to offer 3.9 million votes. Not caring how many persons are in the state. So who are they? So you go ask questions. Who are they? Who is in National Assembly? Who is in the Senate? Who is in the House of Rep? Who are the people that are more concerned about their own well-being? When police officers were reportedly, which of course another bogus mentality lies, were removed from there. They queried that the president should make it available, else they cannot go to the village. They cannot visit their state. But people have been living without security. So who are they, sir? Now we should wait. We should try Satan for 3 years. So we are already with the era of Satan. We have been dealing with Satan. At least Satan have been sending agents since the formation of this country. But in 2015, Satan took over fully, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Satan took over fully. Satan is in charge. Satan was president for 8 years. A higher Satan has taken over now, sir. Without apology. What do you mean? Yes, sir. Satan is in charge. What would they tell ourselves? So who are the House of who are the ministers? Who are they? With the way Nigeria is going, sir, if they tell you Satan is not in charge, please, this is the headquarters. There's nothing like hell. This is the hell that we're talking about. Hell! Is this how people should live? Sir, look at it now. Check around. You have traveled a bit. Is this how people should live in the 21st century? Where DSS would rather pursue people that criticize government, that track down criminals using our internet and within our territory to perpetrate evil. Sir, who are those in DSS? Who is the governor of Kogi State? Sir, who is the governor of Nasarawa State? Who is the governor of Plateau? Who is the governor of Delta? Who is the governor of Akwa Ibom? Even though they bear titles, even if they are deacons and pastors, sir, they are Satan. Because they are more concerned about political affiliations, how to win the election. You know, sometimes I ask myself, if I know that what will save our people, my people, even if it's going to take me 1 term to deliver it, I will do myself and say, I don't care who is going to take over. But these people know the demons. They know the Shegumis. They know the Bodmas. They know the Tompolo. They know the Asari Dokubo. They know the Kabakas. They will not touch them. Because if they touch them, they will not win the election. They cannot come back to power. Sir. Sir. Please, sir. For now, we want the era of agent of Satan. This one that Satan has sat at the helms of affair. We are let agents, at least those agents, we will see sparkles here and there, election ring. They will still have conscience. This one will be scared. A military general was scared to possibly annul election totally. He was using Supreme Council to augment it. Was playing here and there. But a civilian president says nothing, no election can be free and fair again. Sir, Satan is in charge. If you have another topic, call us.